Hi, Godspeed. This is about astronomy, about planet formation. I say like a coffee science. I have a soluble coffee. So about planets. Planets could be prior the stars. And they logically, it is more logical that the planets were first and the stars second. Let me prove to you right now. So in the picture of James Space Telescope, 13.1 billion years, you observe they showed that exist oxygen, nitrogen and hydrogen. This means atom. If you have atoms, you have molecules, and you have molecules, you have a rock. A rock means molecules. So I just proved to you that the planets are prior, because a star presupposes a steady function, electromechanical movement, a steady function that this rock does not imply. So if you have atoms, you have planets prior stars. If you understand, electricity is a steady function, a movement between two things that it is implying atoms. Electrons are from atoms. So if you want to have light, the light it is eliminated between two things, like in the copper tungsten light bulbs. It comes out from a differential of potential, electrical potential between two atoms, you understand? So if you have tungsten and a steady movement, a constant steady electrical movement, only in this case you have light. So if you have tungsten and iron, have a planet prior a star, you understand? So now you understand why the Bible says that the sun was ignited afterwards. The planets were, and the earth was, and the sun was ignited afterwards, because it implies, you understand, but I've proved to you that it is possible. So now I want to tell you that we cannot film only 26 billion kilometers from a point. So the picture is false of the that they cannot see a 30.1 billion years. From 30.7 billion years that it is the current date of the universe. But I am telling you that from a point you cannot film with maximum of lensing that you can construct physically. Maximum of lensing that you construct physically from a point, you cannot see only 26 billion kilometers. This is science, okay? If you move 30 kilometers in front, from that point you can see only 26 billion kilometers with a maximum telescope and lensing. If you move 1,000 kilometers maximum that you can see 26 billion kilometers, the most performant telescope. So now that I'm talking about telescopes, let me tell you the second point. I proved to you that the planets could be prior a star, because a star presupposes the steady mechanical electrical movement. Okay, so a rock does not. So the planets are prior the stars if you have material. So, but now I want to tell you supplementary. So now I want to tell you supplementary that gravity does not attract. From Galileo, you must understand, I will tell you this 3,000 times. I put you this from National Geographic.
In the meantime, the Sun will continue to play a critical role in the system that bears its name. The Sun's protective magnetic field, tremendous gravitational pull, and ability to create vast amounts of energy.
Who speaks like this is stupid. It's stupid, okay? For Galileo said that it is not attraction. Two rocks will fall in the same time because it's the common acceleration of the system. It will fall in the same time. Experiments that were made by the astronomer Smith when he was on the moon. He said Galileo was right. He let out a feather and a hammer, and they hit the moon at the same time. This Galileo said that who speaks that the things attract to form planets is stupid, okay? So does not understand what Galileo says. Gravity does not attract. If you do not understand this, I put to you from European Space Agency some cosmonaut woman that it at the current day it is at the second mission at the International Space Station, but this film was filmed at her first mission.
Sondern ich habe hier auf der Raumstation diese transparente hohle Kugel gefunden. Und ich dachte mir, ich will mal sehen, ob das einen Unterschied macht, weil die Wände sind hier natürlich steifer als die von der Tüte.
She is shaking some M&Ms. So they are hitting and they are flying all over the place. If the surrounding of it will not be enclosed, they are will flying all over the place. So you cannot obtain a planet, if you understand, like to these processes. The planets are formed exactly like this block. It is a concrete block. They are crystallized. The mountain demonstrates this. If you will melt a mountain, it will look another way. So the mountain was made not through gravitational processes, but through crystallization under the water. Was like in the Bible says, all the planets were made in the water. And now you understand that the Bible says that the sun was ignited afterwards, because logical the planets could be prior, if you understand. Logically, if you have atoms, you have prior a planet. So the sun was ignited afterwards, and the fact that the Mercury gravitates around the sun demonstrate that the ignition of the sun was not violent, did not destroy Mercury. And the mercury could not be like finer powder, because this will burn faster, if you understand, and the powder ignites. When the sun was ignited, the mercury was already in one solid block. This is everything I wanted to tell you in this video. Do not be stupid anymore because you were angry me. The gravity does not attract from Galileo and could not form planets. I've proved to you from space station and from correct physics. So I told you that we cannot see from the point with the most performant lensing only 26 billion kilometers. If you understand, I cannot tell you much more things in one video. The videos will be big and nobody will watch them. But come with me in all in my channel if you want, and I will I will tell you the current view and my opinion about the creation of the solar system, the stars, and things like this. So a rock could be prior a star because light presupposes a differential of potential and supplementary reasoning, electrical movement, a steady electrical movement. Goodbye science of the coffee science about planet formation. Planets could be given prior any light.
This is how the Earth and Moon look from the spacecraft around 40 million kilometres away.